You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Zach Wilson returning to MetLife Stadium and playing there for at least 7 to 8 games in a season is looking to be a true possibility, as a recent TWSN article has highlighted the New York Giants' potential interest in trading for the Denver Broncos backup quarterback. The Giants are no strangers to Broncos quarterbacks, having Drew Lock as QB2, and Zach Wilson, we all know he's no stranger to East Rutherford or New York football. He was essentially booed out of MetLife Stadium, though, over this offseason. The Jets used him as a scapegoat as well to go to Tim Boyle, which did not work out last year either. Zach Wilson, though, in my opinion, never got true opportunity as the New York Jets starting quarterback. He came in with a rookie head coach and offensive coordinator, was supposed to sit and learn behind Aaron Rodgers, ended up getting voted in 75 seconds into week 1, where he was just supposed to sit back for essentially the entire season and develop. Wilson never got a true opportunity, but I also don't think he's that good of a quarterback as well. Definitely not an option to take over the Giants' starting job. Now, Daniel Jones, he did look better in Week 2 against the Commanders, though that ended in a loss by just a field goal. 21-18, Jones did throw for 2 touchdowns, none of which, though, were good for the PAT, so Jones only contributed for 12 points in that game. Jones looked better, but there's still a lot of room where he needs to do better in. And you can't really talk about development at this point. He's been in the league for, 5 years, 6 years. Development, questions, it's over and done with. But also, Zach Wilson, he's the backup for the Denver Broncos. He's not good enough right now to be a starting quarterback. And that's on a rebuilding Denver Broncos team, which I know did draft a rookie quarterback in Bo Nix, who just came from the national championship game for college football. But nevertheless, Zach Wilson is not the option, not the answer, true option or answer for the New York Giants, who have Drew Lock, who's capable of winning games. I feel like Zach Wilson and Drew Lock could put up really the same type of numbers. And then Tommy DeVito, he was listed as an inactive for Week 2, being the third quarterback on the roster. Giants have no desire going to DeVito because they know DeVito probably plays better than Drew Lock and definitely has shown to be better and play better than Daniel Jones. He showed that last year. But reuniting, bringing back Zach Wilson to MetLife Stadium on the opposite side of the locker room as a New York Giant would have to be one of the dumbest things that could possibly happen. Though Wilson, as I said, did not get a true fair chance as the Jets starting quarterback, he was not able to handle the New York press. He was not able to handle playing for a New York team. And with that, I just don't think that he would really provide anything to the Giants. And I really can't picture the Denver Broncos picking up Daniel Jones' contract unless New York eats up a lot of it to get rid of Jones. I do think, though, this will be the last season that we see Daniel Jones as the New York Giants starting quarterback, which would then lead New York to at least eating between 20 and 22, 23 million in cap space over this offseason. So it's going to be a long ride ahead for the Giants in the quarterback room unless Drew Lock is able to step up, or unless they want to go to Tommy DeVito, who's able to put up at least similar numbers to his 2023 stats.